Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-October 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could test out the energy and see what's going on for my lovely Piscean people out there. I hope you're all doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm still in the season spirit over here. I hope you're enjoying all the costumes. But yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into in this time, which is always interesting. But let's get this first card going. What do we got for Pisces, please? The guides and spirit team. Yeah, the deck is being a little bit specific. There we go. Hey, we got our good friend Mr. Bookhead showing up. I always like when he pays us a little visit. I should have wore a costume looking like him this year. Still not too late, right? So this is a very page-like type of energy. And you know what? Before we start breaking that down, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the October subscriber surprise towards the end. So you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it, my friends. But into the reading we go. Enough of the promo. So you see our little pal here, our friend. There are books stacked up to the ceiling all around him, books in the arms, books on his neck as a necklace, and books for a damn hat. So I always call this our bookhead friend, or Mr. Bookhead, whatever. So to me, this is Page of Pentacles, similar type of energy. When I see this card, it does speak about a possible thirst for knowledge. And we think of the similar archetypes that we see with pages, right? We think of messengers, communicators, but we also think of that studious, new type of energy. So this could be spirit saying like, hey, something new could be coming into your life, or you could be thirsting for some sort of new knowledge. This is really, really good. Okay, and it could just be speaking about communication, sure, but I like when we have the bookhead because there might be pages showing up in the spread itself. Let's get into tarot though. I'm going to get you 3 cards into upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff. So let's shuffle it up one time. What do we got for Pisces, please? And as far as our friend over there, I always say the oracle card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. So let's see what we got for Pisces, please. So last week's reading was pretty positive for Pisces. It was titled A Massive Blessing. So hopefully some sort of big blessing has come into your life recently. I always say they come in all different shapes and sizes, but last week's energy felt really, really good. So we're going to hope to keep that going because it's been back and forth for like a month now. But you know, energy is never stagnant. It's never set in stone. It's always fluid. So just take this reading how it hits for you, right? There's a lot of Pisces going through different things. Let's get it going. And this energy could be somebody you're connected to. It's all very personal. So let's get it going. I'm sure you already know that if you watch tarot. Okay, what do we got? We got the 6 of Cups in position number 1. This is, I'm starting to see a theme with water signs because there is something linking to memories or the past. That could even be soulmate type of energy. Let's keep it moving. There's some sort of link to the past here. Let's get 2 more. All right, yeah. We have the 9 of Swords in position number 2. Anxiety, nervousness. Wow, like we're picking up a lot of the same archetypes we saw in the Cancer reading. Interesting. Okay, hopefully your nerves aren't shot, Pisces. I'm already seeing it. Okay, we have the World here on the back end, which could be very good. It could be something we might need to take a look at, though, that's for sure. But we're going to have to go through this, Pisces. I think this is going to be a nuanced type of reading. So we'll go through it one by one. I'll give you all the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy, intuitive stuff because the clarifiers really tell us the tale. But in position number 1, we have the 6 of Cups. So this is a big card of memories. This is a card of the past. This is like thinking back on the past, reminiscing, all that kind of good stuff. This could represent people that we've had a long-lasting tie with. Think of like family members, lifelong friends. This could be soulmates. It could even be romance. Just anything linked to the past is a big thing with this card. But it could also be partnerships, long-lasting ones, okay? So we're just going to leave that there and see how it shakes out because the clarifier is going to be important. Now, as we keep pressing through, we have the 9 of Swords right here in the center. This could be spirit saying like you need a little more rest, you need more sleep, okay? Literally. When I see this card, it makes me think that you might not be getting the proper amount of rest and recuperation because this is the energy of somebody who can't sleep for whatever reason, okay? Whether it's a mental thing, whether it's someone not feeling too well, you need to rest and recuperate with this card. It's on edge, it's nervous, it's anxious, so I really want to clarify it and see what it's about. This is also a card that I link heavily to the paranormal, okay? So when this card shows up, like you might be having more paranormal experiences than you usually do. Everyone knows Pisceans are very open to that sort of stuff, but you might be a little more spiritually in tune than you normally are, which means you'll be very much in tune. So things might be popping up out of the corner of your eyes. 'Tis the season, right? The veil is thinning, but we'll see what that's all about. Now, moving to the very back end, we have the World card. This is one of the most dense tarot cards in the whole entire deck, symbolically. Okay, so one of the first things it could be the end of some sort of cycle or journey, right? So this could be something coming to a close before something new opens up. So a lot of you might be in a very transformative type of time, transformative period of your life where something, like it could just be an ending, sure, we could keep it simple. It could also be a new beginning. When I see this card, it is tied to spirit. So this could be like your spirit team around you. It's also a karmic card, the karmic cycles of life. So you see what I mean? There's so many different things we could pull from with this World card. And I always like to add that little extra meaning that some of you might just be extra invested in what's going on in the world today. Or there's something attached to what's going on in the world today when the world shows up literally. So with all that being said, Pisces, let's go deeper. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, we're going to get you a good shuffle here and see what's going on for my friends. Interesting spread here so far. What's going on with Pisces, please? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Six of Cups. And as always, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling anything from this spread that you want to give to Pisces, you drop it down below in the comments. I don't mind at all. You won't be stepping on my toes. All right, Six of Cups time. What's up? Let's get this show on the road. Why is the Six of Cups here? Okay. All right, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. That's good. Yeah, like something could pop up from the past or a feeling that may have really hurt for a long time. Like this is some sort of past pain, but I don't really see it affecting you too much right now with the Three of Swords in reverse. It could be something that like you've already healed from, or you've already accepted, or you've already come to grips with. Okay, that's just the vibe I'm picking up here. But there could be some sort of return from the past, whether it's reminders from the past, trinkets of the past, things that bring you back to that place. Although you may have healed, this could be you not wanting to pull off old scars, old scabs. That's kind of the vibe I'm catching here. So that past pain, that past hurt that's already healed from could come back around for whatever reason. So whether it's you needing to learn some sort of lesson, we do have a card of karma here. Maybe there's a lesson you didn't fully grab from a situation. I'm not going to speculate too much just there. But when I see the Three of Swords in reverse, yes, it does speak about pain, but it's healed over for whatever reason. It's hurt, it's pain that's healed over. So we're going to move over to the Nine of Swords. I don't feel like we need to spend too much time there, but just know you might be reminiscing. Try not to get stuck in painful thoughts and memories in the coming days and weeks, because that's possible. So let's go in on this Nine of Swords. It's all a mental thing. That's what I'm feeling right there, because the Six of Cups could be very mental as well. Could be very thought-based. So why is the Nine of Swords here? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we have the Chariot in the upright underneath this Nine of Swords. Interesting. So that could represent a Cancer or a Cancerian that you're linked to here. One of the biggest cards of movement and action. Okay, yeah. This is very odd. I don't feel like this is for every single one of you, but someone may be very nervous that you've moved on. Like, you know how I was just speaking about you healing? Like, somebody may not be too happy about your healing. Okay, that's just what it makes sense. Like, you've already moved on, moved past. This could be somebody that is very much nervous here in the center. Like I was saying, that high-strung type of energy. Because this is fast-moving, and when you combine it with the Nine of Swords, somebody's mind might be racing. Aside from that message I said, let's cut that one out already. If it hit or if it didn't. The Nine of Swords with the Chariot, I'm getting the racing thoughts, the racing mind. Like someone's brain just going a million miles a minute. So try to not let yourself get in that mode. If you're starting to overthink, make sure you're not having like anxiety attacks or panic attacks, things like that. Meditation, grounding yourself is very important here. This is a very much high-strung type of energy. Okay, so try not to let yourself get sucked up by it. Okay. That's a vibe. But yeah, for some of you, it could be somebody who's not too happy to see you moved on or not too happy to see you healed. Okay. And for some of you, it could just be a Cancer that you might be having issues with. Okay. We're just going to leave that as is. I know I was given a bunch of messages there. Let's go in on that World card. See if it's karmic. See if it's an ending of some sort. Let's go in on that World. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the Shadow card. So why is this World here for Pisces? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups underneath the World. Yeah, some of you might just want to escape the world literally. Okay, and I do get this message from time to time. The Eight of Cups is usually somebody like moving, walking away from something. A lot of you might want to just like go get a cabin out in the woods and just go live in nature. Like that's like a lot of you could be having big urges like that, like the urge to just start fresh, start over, or just get away from society as it is. Now, for a portion of you, this could represent some sort of ending, okay? So I will say that for some of you, there could be some sort of cycle in your life that's coming to a close. Nothing to freak out about. It's all natural. It's all part of life. But for another portion of you, it's like, yeah, I need to change this. I need to get away. All right. I'm feeling like it's one or the other, maybe both for some of you. But interesting types of energies. Let's go through and do a quick recap before we get the Shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Six of Cups with the Three of Swords in reverse. Like I said, this is something from the past that may have hurt for a long time that has healed over. Okay. Try to not rip off old wounds, old scars, old scabs in this time, because there could be something linked to the past that pops up in this time. Thoughts of the past or even individuals sometimes, but there is that link showing up here. So beware of that, but it is healed. Moving to the center though, we have the Nine of Swords with the Chariot. It was giving me that very anxious, very nervous, ramped up type of thought process where someone's brain is just going, and they can't control it. So if that is you, try to like ground yourself, okay? Like not to get too stressed out. But it's also someone that might not be too happy to see you healed, which isn't the nicest type of energy, right? You would want somebody to be happy of your progress, but this person isn't for whatever reason. But moving to the back end, we have the World with the Eight of Cups. For some of you, yeah, this could be a cycle of life that is coming to an end, that is coming to a close, nothing to freak out about. But I was also getting the vibe of somebody wanting to like just disappear into nature. So do with that what you will, Pisces. Please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one Shadow card here real quick. And we'll wrap this reading up in a nice, neat little bow for you. So what's going on here for the Pisceans, my guys? And yeah, I love using the Shadowland Tarot deck for this portion. It's an awesome deck. It's good for some introspection. So let's see what's going on. What do we got for Pisces? Thank you. All right, yeah, we do have the Five of Pentacles and another card of nature here. So we are getting that little bit of link to the nature because we have our little Sasquatch friend showing up right here in the spread. So the Five of Pentacles is a card that is common in the shadows. This could be somebody that is like nervous to be alone. This could be somebody that has abandonment issues. This could be feelings of loneliness. Maybe there have been times in the past where feelings of loneliness or abandonment issues may have affected you in a rough way where you might not have made the best decisions. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up here. So Spirit might be wanting you to focus in on that. Specifically, if you have been feeling isolated or alone. That's a big thing I always pick up with this card. Also, watch out for spending too loosely with this as well, because that doesn't just have to be, you know, personal relationships. The Five of Pentacles could be somebody that's just like spending way too much. So beware of those things in this time. But Pisces, that's what I have for you, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the October subscriber surprise. For the October subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the wonderful Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card you'd like to see me dressed up as for Halloween this year. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.